Some things don't bear thinking about. Trouble is, although I know there's something I shouldn't be thinking about, I can't remember the details through the fog. I love how the morning light plays through the basil leaves. I'm stuck. The knowledge that something wrong is lodged in my brain. It's an irritant. Like a piece of celery stuck between my teeth. I can worry at it, but I can't shift it. I can't remember how it got there. We had a conversation, me and my daughter, last week. Longer? Definitely recently. There were shoots of green on the trees. We were sat side by side on the bench, talking about... forgotten. I was thinking how the dandelions were getting big already. Nessa must have been working herself up to the conversation. She turned those gorgeous big brown eyes towards me. Then it came. I've been thinking, Mum, about changes I've noticed in you. As soon as the words drop, my chest tightens, dread booms in my ears. Tears threaten. She is about to say out loud the things that I feared the most. Conversations, changes in the way you work, things that get forgotten. I daren't move. More's coming. I'm on a set of tracks watching the train approaching, waiting for the oncoming slam. It's not that you don't care, I know you do. It's like you can't do things. Stuff disappears. Gaps form. What's the word? What do you call it when something happens that you didn't expect? The worst is when I break a promise. I promised Mark I'd be home for supper, for the meal he'd spent hours preparing, crafting. An urgent call later. He's heard. Thinks I've just dismissed it, him, the effort. You promised, he said. You did it again. I'll just get dismissed when something more important comes along. He's wrong. I just forgot. They say that madness runs in families. In others, it gallops. In ours, the horse of genetic disorders prances loose and loopy around our paddock until it gets real. Then the horse is a crazed, sweat-slick stallion with terror in the whites of its eyes. My horror is, though I've managed to navigate adult life in relative sanity, now my time is up. I'm going down, crushed under the hooves of my own derangement. Unpredictable. That's what the gaps are. I admit this to Mark and Nessa. How I've been trying to cover them up. Try not to show them. Like yesterday, sat blank in front of a computer, certain that I had an important email to write, unable to think. We all agree. Action is required. I ring Pallion Health Centre, get past the receptionist. She doesn't accuse me of being neurotic during the pandemic. Dr. Jones will call this afternoon. I wonder if Dr. Jones remembers me. That was her first Marina Coyle procedure. 20 excruciating minutes. Knees splayed open, her prodding away. Eventually a face appears above my pelvic line. She wants to stop, try another day. I say, honestly, Dr. Jones, I'm due in herbal in 6 weeks' time. I can't be on my period. Don't worry about it, just get the bugger in. Well, this needs sorting out. Dr. Jones is matter of fact. I'm booked in for blood tests, an MRI, as soon as coronavirus possible. Nessa bowls into the house the next morning from the supermarket. She's queued for an hour, 2 trolley distances apart, around the car park. She brings milk, wine for the evening, and those things I love. Can't remember. We've put things away, then Nessa turns to face me directly. I feel like a schoolgirl who's forgotten something really important for the teacher. Well, Mum, how did that investor email go? This is a trick question. I look to the left, see Stan, our Labrador, head cocked, wagging his tail. Can I say Stan ate my homework? Nessa's face, not funny. I grab the laptop, power on. Inside I'm chanting, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck. My entire being is centred around supporting, loving, nurturing my daughter. Surely, surely I couldn't have fucked up something so crucial as this. I load the mail. The sent box starts 50 emails down. I scroll to the top. It's not there. I must retrace my steps, be methodical, think. I open the inbox, searching, hunting for the message I was supposed to reply to. At the bottom, dated yesterday, 16:49, is the promised email to the investment house. Dear Frank, thanks for... Only I didn't send it. Nessa did. She stepped in, saved the day, got the funding. So, Nessa's question was, what? Her way of proving the point? Well, point made. Yesterday, Nessa and I had our last work-related conversation. I've stepped down, backed away. The fewer fuck-ups I cause, the safer we'll both feel. After working so closely for months, now redundant. I miss her. cloudy outside, making that green plant my favourite, making it look dull. It's how I feel inside. Every time Mark's head turns to face me, I manufacture a smile just in case. He says, "It's just a chemical imbalance, Jan, don't worry, we'll get you sorted." The Zoom appointment opens. Behind Mr. Barker-Tacky, the wall is medical magnolia. He looks exhausted. I recite my name, address, personal details. Inside my belly, a cement mixer. Marcus is holding my hand, off screen, staring at the floor. Mr. Barker-Tacky asks for details of my symptoms, then looks down at his keyboard. I see his dark brown pate under strands of black and silver hair going thin on top. "So, oh." His voice becomes metallic, stretches out. It's 10:30 on a Thursday morning. The world that can is working from home. Everyone pulling on broadband connections. What on my screen, internet connection unstable, for fuck's sake. Not now, please. I just need to get the results over and done with. Mr. Barker-Tacky's face is frozen. Please. What do I do? If I leave the call, can I get back on? How do I get another appointment? What do I report back to Nessa? Please. 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 I just need to know.